In the prior video help, you were getting an overview of the application information and this portal as far as the portal records are concerned. What we're going to do is we're going to expand this information to cover the tabs that are associated with the code library. The code library being the top level of this application and the application information screen. The information that's subordinate to this portal here is the code data file, where we're going to take the project purpose and the code purpose, and we're going to add that in this tab so they can be viewed easier. What we're doing is this is called data snippets. You have a couple options in this where if you wanted to take the code purpose and duplicate that information in an easier to view, or you can take what is called snippets. You may want to go ahead and write or document a particular part of one of the elements of the code library that were covered in the portal record. You can describe what that is as far as a snippet name and a description, and then you can tell where you used that information as far as where did it come from, as far as where was it used in this case. So this would be the description. As you go through this, there's also a portal for this record where you can actually blow it up to the full size and then be able to read the entire information in a larger screen. That was the same thing we did for the code library itself on the portal in an earlier part of this. Let's go back to the main screen. Now we're going to move from the code data file, which was the thing we talked about, the purpose, to the code data image. In this case, what happens is if you are taking an image from a screen and you do a screen capture similar to these two, you can take that information for the individual image, and you can show the image name, where the image is used, and the actual image itself. Now these are large text fields, so you can put as much information as you need into that. As I said before, if you use a portal individual record by clicking the portal record, you can now view the image in a full size view. This is the size of the image that you're going to be using in case you want to retake this and paste it into something and see that the size in this case is only 2 kilobytes, so it's not very large. But that may be a problem if it's very large where you want to put it into something. So it just helps you to understand that. Let's go back to the code information again. We looked at the code library, code data file, and now we're going to look at the code. We already did the code image, which is this one. Now we're going to go to the code layout sample. In this screen, what you're going to do is you can take a piece. For example, if I wanted to do a screen capture to cover these fields in this layout, I could capture that and put it in here and then describe what I'm doing with that portion of it. Depending upon the programming, you may actually want to take different approaches as you're doing a design and lay it out and see what it looks like, and then see how the programming looks as far as how it works, and then document the different ways you used it in each one of these portal records, and then describe back to where was it done and what layout was it in as far as when you did that, or how was it used on the screen if it's a screen image. So let's also go to the portal. Clicking on the portal, it blows it up to full size so you can see the image. It then goes in and it tells you the same information on the prior screen, but this just gives you a larger view of the information so you can see it. Let's go back in here. Now, just one thing I want to re-relate is that these are the code IDs for each individual section. These tabs will all use the same code ID. If you went to a different screen, the code ID would change for each new record that you added for a new project that you're working on, and you'll note that there are no data portals or anything, or data information or images for this little segment that I did here. If I had continued on and added those and filled those tabs, they would be related to record ID 2, and then if I do an ID 3 or and so forth, you can see that these are individual records based on the ID, and all the information in the tabs are related to that ID. If you are viewing this this video help, you got to there by this video button. Thank you.